together as much as you can and reach out to see what kind of help that you can get. Let the rural white Republican voters riot. Let them be the cause of the inflammatory situations that are going to erupt all over this country with the SNAP benefits cuts coming, with what's already been cut from medical care. Trump is doing this. Trump voters made this happen. You guys own this. But the good news is that you could rise up with your Second Amendment rights like you had talked about doing the entire time when we were all telling you this man's a fucking tyrant and a dictator and he is going to destroy this country, and you guys just thought that we were snowflake whining little liberals. Well, when you no longer have your SNAP benefits, when your mama and your papa can't even get the very basic of medical care because you no longer have clinics in your areas anymore or hospitals, what are you going to do? And my call out to the folks that have already been brutalized by what's happening with this regime, i.e. people of color and marginalized people, I hope that you band together and keep your heads down and let the rural white voters that thought that this wasn't going to come for them be the one to rob the stores, be the one to cause the damage. I'm going to do what I can for the people in my community that need help, but I'm not going to help anybody that I knew was a Trump voter because you brought this on all of us. You need to show us that you want a way out of this too, that you have learned that buying into the hateful propaganda about other people's abortions and same-sex marriages and immigrants, that you acknowledge that that was all just a way to get you angry at a subset of the population that more mirrors you than what those fucking rich assholes do. That's where we're at right now. You have more in common with me and everybody else in your community than you do with those sacks of shit that are currently running our fucking government. I hope you realize that sooner than later, before your kids have no food, before your parents die because they have no medical care, or yourself. It's unfortunate that this has happened, but this is by design. You have to understand that. They created an uneducated population so they could overthrow the government with tyrants. I hope that you pick up a book and read it. I hope that you start paying attention to different news organizations. I hope that you actually put down your hatred for people that you may not agree with their position on their own personal life choices, and realize that you and yours are going to fucking starve and die by the time this is over, and do better. Because if you don't, starve and die. What else can we do?